Chirpy. Chirpy the baby house sparrow. He's only about 3 weeks old. Hi, buddy. You coming out? He likes to fly around. And he's been flying for about a week, and he's getting better at it every day. So he sleeps in, and he sleeps about 12 hours a day. And he wakes up when we wake up, when the sun comes up, and he goes to sleep early when the sun goes down. And he likes baby formula, baby bird formula. He just flew up to the camera. Good boy. He's sitting on top of the phone now. Okay, so let's make Chirpy some breakfast. When Chirpy's active and wanting to fly around, and he mainly wants to be with his human because he thinks, I'm his daddy. So I put him on my shoulder, and then I can do chores and things like that. And it makes him really happy. So here he is while I'm making his food. So far, Chirpy eats this baby bird formula. It's like a powder, and it says high berry, and it smells like fresh berries. And so we mix it in this tiny little bowl, and we use like a tablespoon or 2 of warm water, and then we put in a teaspoon or so of the powder and mix it up until it's smooth. It's very important not to get it too thick because it can get stuck in his throat and choke him. And if it was too much like water, it could go down the wrong pipe and give him lots of troubles, kill him or whatever too. So we keep this for one day, this food, once we make the food, or sometimes if it dries out, we make a new one in the afternoon. And we can add water. We usually add water after a couple hours. So Chirpy starts eating when he gets up in the morning around maybe 9 a.m. And then every half hour or so, sometimes every hour, that's okay. And then until he goes to sleep at night around 8:30 or 9. So about a 12-hour sleeping and 12 hours active. So I'm just gonna get it's about a tablespoon and a half of filtered water. Put it in the microwave for 3 seconds. If you don't even have to do this, but I think it helps dissolve the food and make it smoother. So just count about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's hungry. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so it feels hot, but by the time it gets to Chirpy's mouth, it'll just be warm or the temperature of the room. It's fine. It stays at the temperature of the room all day. And if you add a little water, you don't have to warm it up. Just make sure the food looks smooth. Couldn't find my tripod parts, so I'm doing it with one hand here, awkwardly. Okay, so that's a teaspoon, and we're gonna see, I think it's gonna need a little more food, and yeah, so far, I just mix it up. It's this nice warm water. Yeah, it's very watery, so I have to do one more teaspoon. too much. Let's see, that's about a half a teaspoon. Let's see what that does. Oh, that might work. I might have to add. Yeah, that looks like it's starting to. Look, what we're going for is more liquid than peanut butter. If it's thick like peanut butter, it can choke. He won't be able to eat it. It'll get stuck in his throat. And this one's nice and thick, but not too thick. See? Perfect. And then if it sits for a couple hours, I'm gonna have to add water. Okay, so that one is ready for him. Next, we're gonna take this. Okay, we're gonna go out in the living room and feed him. Okay, he's so anxious to eat. Here you go, buddy. Slowly push in about half of that. Okay, I didn't do it fast enough. There. Okay, now. He got about half of it, and he might take another bite, or he might just say, that's it for now. What do you think, Chirpy? Want any more? Huh? All that anxiety? And you don't want any more? Come on, buddy. Hee. Okay, so sometimes it just goes in his mouth, in the bottom of his jaw, and then he swallows it slowly, kind of sucks it down. Other times, like a mama bird, it can just squirt right down his throat, but that is like scary to me, so I just put it in his mouth and let him chew it. Meep, 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 meep. He only makes baby sounds so far. He's so little. And he's got his baby down feathers, so he doesn't have adult colors or anything like that, since we're guessing about under 3 weeks old. So the next best thing to do is learn how to pick them up. You can take your fingers and sort of wrap it around him if you have a big enough hand, and then he'll hop up into your fingers, and then you can just turn your hand and he'll be sitting on your hand. So it's gentle, like a cradle. We're gonna try it right now and see what happens. Come here, buddy. Come on. There. Okay, so he's sitting on my finger. Let's get on the finger. Okay, there you go. So he loves sitting on the shoulder and flying from place to place. And so right now he's just sort of sitting on my top of my hand, on my knuckles. And let's see if I can transfer him maybe to a finger. Come on up to the finger, buddy. Come on, come on. Good, good. You just sort of slowly roll your hand. Now he's on my finger, and if you want to put him on back in the cage, that's the easiest thing to do. So let's see if he tries to fly away first. Thing is, you can put him butt first, and then he'll just like transfer himself to that perch wood. See? Just sort of put his butt, hang his butt over that, and then lower your finger, and he'll slowly hop back on there. Okay, and then to get him back out, he'll just fly out, or you could try to offer him your hand. Come on, buddy. Or you could, let's see. I put my fingers like this, spread them, and slowly pick them up like that, or one behind him and one in front of him, and then he'll go right onto my finger. There you go. Good boy. And that doesn't hurt him, but he still grabs a hold of whatever. He might not want to come up because he's secure when he's on a perch or holding onto your finger. Sometimes he doesn't want to let go. And you got to be careful. If you pick him up and he's grabbing something like your shirt or the curtains or whatever he's happened to be sitting on, he's got tiny little legs and feet, but he has sharp little claws. And so he sticks on to like a cat. So you have to gently pick him up so that he goes willingly. A fun thing to do is have him on your hand and then go down slowly. And it makes him flap his wings. I guess if you did that fast enough, he'd just go fly. So right now I'm just going to put him back on my shoulder. Come here, buddy. Come on. Go on. He usually willingly hops onto my shoulder. It's one of his favorite places to be, to hang out and just go to sleep or whatever. And then if he's restless, he can take off and fly around a room. He might go to different things. He likes sitting on the lampshade and that computer stand or the bookshelf. And it's good for him to get some flying every day, maybe 2-3 times a day. Otherwise, he can't stay in the cage every day without going out. If he's cooped up in the cage, he'll fly around in the cage and fly into the little bars, and it hurts him. And so he needs to get out and have freedom.